What if I told you that even if nothing changes around you, not your job, not your relationship, not your bank account, your brain could still feel calm just because you told it to? It sounds impossible, right? But it's not. It's how your mind actually works. Have you ever noticed how just believing that a pill will help you already makes you feel better, even before you swallow it? What if you could create that same effect without needing the pill at all? Could you really switch off anxiety just by using a simple phrase and a symbolic action? And could that calm help you fall asleep faster and wake up with more peace? By the end of this video, you'll understand the real science behind how expectation changes your brain, and I'll show you how to create your own mental placebo, a small nightly ritual that uses nothing but your mind to lower anxiety in minutes and reset your body for deep rest. Why is it that sometimes, even before anything around you changes, your anxiety seems to melt away just because you believe it will? Think about a moment like this. You're feeling anxious, your chest is tight, your thoughts are racing. Then someone says, "Here, take this, it will help." Minutes later, your heartbeat slows, your body softens, and the world feels less threatening. Later, you discover that the pill had no active ingredient at all. What changed wasn't the pill, it was your brain responding to a story it believed. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Epictetus once said, "People are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them. It is not the external world that shapes how we feel. It is the meaning our mind assigns to it." The pill didn't calm you, the belief did. The situation didn't shift, your perception did. Meaning is powerful because it shapes how the brain organizes reality. And meaning is something we can create. Buddhist philosophy echoes the same truth. It teaches that suffering is often amplified not by the pain itself, but by the narrative we build around it. "I can't handle this" sends your nervous system into panic. "I am safe" signals it to stand down. This is why rituals, mantras, or symbolic gestures can transform how you feel. They rewrite the story your brain is following, and your body reacts accordingly. It's not magic. It's biology listening to belief. Even placebo research shows us something profound. Your brain doesn't just passively wait for chemicals to change it. It actively predicts your future state based on expectation. If you say to yourself, "This breath calms me," your body prepares for calm. If you repeat, "I am safe," your nervous system responds as though safety is present. You're not lying to yourself. You're sending a signal your brain is built to follow. Marcus Aurelius captured this timeless idea. Our life is what our thoughts make it. Picture two people caught in the same storm. One spirals into panic, convinced the worst will happen. The other breathes deeply, trusting that storms always pass. The storm is identical, the story is not. And that story makes all the difference. Here's the shift I want you to hold on to. Calm ice into something you always have to go out and find. Often it's something you decide to create. Your words, your breath, your expectations, they are not small things. They're signals. And your brain is always listening. Once you learn to shape those signals with intention, your body begins to follow. It's the same power that makes a sugar pill work, except this time you're the one giving the instruction. Why does your brain react so strongly to something that isn't even real? Why can a simple sugar pill ease pain or a sentence whispered before sleep slow your heartbeat? The answer lies in one of neuroscience's most fascinating discoveries. Your brain ice in. To just reacting to the world, it is predicting it. Every second, it builds expectations about what's coming next and prepares your body to match that prediction. This is what scientists call the placebo effect, and it's far more powerful than most people realize. In countless studies, people who believed they were taking real medicine showed actual changes in their physiology, reduced anxiety, lower heart rate, even shifts in brain activity, even when they knew the pill was fake. This is called an open-label placebo, and it proves that belief alone can spark real biological change. Your brain listens to the story you tell it and then rewrites its chemistry to match. Why does this happen? Because the human nervous system is built on a principle called predictive processing. Instead of passively waiting for the world to act, your brain constantly guesses what's about to happen and adjusts your body ahead of time. It's like a weather forecast that changes how you dress before you step outside. Tell your brain, "This breath is calming me," and it starts shifting into calm mode before any external change occurs. Another piece of this puzzle is the expectation effect, shown in research by psychologist Irving Kirsch. His studies revealed that much of a drug's effectiveness often comes from what people believe will happen, not just the chemical itself. When you expect calm, your parasympathetic nervous system, the one that slows your heart, eases tension, and tells your body you're safe, activates more quickly. Expectation isn't wishful thinking. It's a biological command. And it's not just kills. Symbolic actions like lighting a candle, placing a hand on your chest, or repeating a simple phrase act as physical anchors for these expectations. Your brain connects the symbol with the state you want to achieve. Just as the smell of rain can instantly transport you to childhood memories, a repeated action tied to calm can train your body to relax faster each time you do it. This is why even therapists use behavioral rituals with anxious patients. It is not about the action itself, it is about what the action tells the brain to prepare for. When you consciously give your nervous system the message, "I'm safe now," it begins to shift into that state. And over time, this becomes easier and faster because your neural pathways adapt. That's neuroplasticity in action, the brain strengthening the signals you use most often. Now imagine if you could use this built-in system on purpose. Imagine not waiting for calm to happen, but triggering it yourself with a sentence, a breath, a small gesture. That's exactly what the ritual at the end of this video is designed to do. It's not a trick. It's a way to harness the power already inside you, the power of expectation, prediction, and the stories your brain listens to. So stay with me until the end because I'll guide you through a short, powerful practice you can use tonight, one that turns belief into biology and lets you experience calm without pills, without force, and without waiting. Let's pause for a second and tie everything together. We learned that your brain is not a passive machine. It's a prediction engine constantly preparing your body for what it expects will happen next. That's why even a harmless sugar pill can lower anxiety or ease pain when your mind believes it will. That's the power of the placebo effect. We also explored how predictive processing makes your nervous system act before reality even changes, and how the expectation effect can activate your body's calm response simply because you believe safety is coming. And finally, we saw how symbolic actions, like words, gestures, or rituals become shortcuts that tell your brain which state to shift into. Now imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning and anxiety is already creeping in. That familiar tension in your chest, that racing mind. But instead of spiraling, you pause. You close your eyes, place your hand gently over your heart, and whisper a sentence you chose for yourself. Within minutes, your heartbeat slows. Your breath deepens. The day no longer feels like a mountain to climb. It feels like a wave you know how to ride. That's not magic. That's you using the language your brain understands to command calm on purpose. And the beautiful part? The more you practice, the faster it works. Just like a muscle gets stronger with use, neural pathways become more efficient the more often they fire. Every repetition of this ritual teaches your nervous system. This is what safety feels like. This is how we respond to fear. Soon, that response becomes automatic, not because you forced it, but because you trained it. Let's try the practice together right now. It's simple but powerful. Start by choosing a calm, quiet spot. Sit or lie down comfortably and close your eyes. Place one hand gently over your chest. This physical touch is a signal to your nervous system that you are safe in your body. Now take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, counting to 4. Hold it for a second, then exhale even more slowly through your mouth, counting to 6. Do this 3 times. Feel your heartbeat slow just a little with each breath. Now, as you breathe, repeat a simple sentence out loud or in your mind. It could be something like, "I am safe now. My body knows how to relax. Calm is already inside me." Choose the one that feels most natural or write your own. The words matter less than the meaning behind them. What you're doing here is planting a symbolic instruction into your predictive system. You're telling your brain what to prepare for. And just like Pavlov's dogs began to salivate when they heard a bell, your body will begin to relax when it hears your signal. Why does this work? Because every part of the ritual, the breath, the touch, the phrase, speaks the brain's native language, expectation. The breath lowers cortisol and activates the parasympathetic system. The touch grounds your awareness in the present. The phrase sets the prediction. Calm is coming, and your body, always listening, follows the script. Do this practice for just 60 seconds before sleep or during a moment of anxiety. Over time, your brain will associate these actions with safety so strongly that even starting the breath will begin the shift. This is neuroplasticity in real time, your brain rewiring itself around a new pattern you chose. Imagine a month from now. Anxiety hits, and instead of hours of spiraling, you reach for your ritual and feel the wave pass in minutes. Nights that were once restless become peaceful. Situations that used to trigger panic lose their power. That is what is possible when you stop waiting for calm to arrive and start creating it yourself. And if this video helped you, if even one part of it made you see your anxiety differently, I want you to do two things. First, try this practice tonight and notice what changes. And second, share your experience in the comments. Tell me how it felt, what you noticed, or what sentence you chose. And don't forget to subscribe. Every day, I share new ways to reprogram your mind with a mix of ancient wisdom and modern neuroscience, so you can stop feeling controlled by your thoughts and start shaping them on purpose.